Thank you for tuning in to this brand new series where I plan to go through every single apartment minigame level in Kirby's Epic Yarn and break them down into the different strategies and tricks that are used to get the fastest time possible. For this first episode, I'm starting with the fastest time possible. That's on Carrie's Transport Fountain Gardens at a whopping 3.21 seconds. Yes, you're seeing that right. 3 whole seconds for this one level. Let's get right into it and break it down. For starters, this level is actually one of the faster ones regularly. It only has a minute on the timer to get Carrie to the goal. The standard strategy that you're intended to do for this level is to pick up Carrie and bring her up here. Supposed to throw her up there for later and pull this zipper to the side so you can get down here. And when you come down, supposed to come over here, pull this tab, and go through the portal to go all the way up top. And then once you're up here, you can grab Carrie and put her into the goal for a time a little below 30 seconds. Now, clearly there's something big happening here to go from almost 30 seconds down to 3 seconds. Let's get into the current record, which I just improved yesterday down to the 3.21, and see what's going on here. Now, in the first few moments of this level, there's already so much going on. There's this very precise trick at the beginning of the level. Now, usually at the beginning of Carrie levels, Carrie will bounce on the ground a little bit just before the countdown happens, and usually this can be used to grab Carrie a little bit in the air after a jump. However, because Carrie's above a little platform on the right, she doesn't really bounce as much. But the fact that she lands on this higher platform allows us to do the trick anyway. So what you can do at the beginning here is you want to be holding left, and in a very quick motion, you jump, hold right, then use a yarn whip to pick up Carrie. And after picking up Carrie or any yarn bowl object, it causes Kirby to get a little boost in the air, and you can use this to then go back to the left and land up on the platform here. So again, it's you hold left, then you jump, hold right, yarn whip left, and then you should be up on the platform. Now, if you do it too fast, then what can happen is you won't have enough height when you try going to the left. And if you do it too late, you might miss Carrie entirely and not pick her up. After the beginning trick, there are just 2 more jumps up to the goal that you want to do. This first one, right after landing on the platform, you want to do a full hop to gain as much height as quickly as possible. And when you're level or just barely above the level of this platform, you'll want to throw Carrie upward. This will completely cancel your upward momentum, and you can just drift to the left. If you're slightly above the platform, you can just shortly drop and then jump up right after you land on the platform. Though if you time it basically frame perfectly so that you're level with the platform, the moment you go over to the platform, you will be able to jump off of it and get a faster jump up top. Now, after you jump, you want to make sure it is a completely full hop so you can, again, gain as much height as you can. You want to try to drift Kirby over to the very right of this upper platform so you can be as close to the goal as possible. And when you're at the very peak of your jump, it is kind of precise of when you need to do this. It has to be at the very peak. You grab Carrie by using your yarn whip upward. And again, picking up Carrie will give you this little boost that will allow you to land up on top of this platform. Then immediately after you make your way up to here, you want to jump to the right. And very briefly after you jump, you'll want to throw Carrie. I'm pretty sure the speed that Carrie is thrown at matches Kirby's sprinting speed. So once you jump, you will barely have enough distance to the goal that Carrie will go into it when you throw her. So it's very shortly after you jump, you throw Carrie, and then she'll make her way into the goal as soon as possible. And with that, that's how you two can get a time of little over 3 seconds on Carrie's Transport Fountain Gardens. Thank you for watching through this video. The next one will be on Carrie's Transport Tube Town, as that is the next fastest level. I'll try to be uploading these at a regular pace, though obviously as the levels are getting longer, so will these videos. So just be a little patient with me, and I will hopefully get through every single one of the minigame levels in maybe a couple months.